Nuanced nostalgia, it's a 90s vibe. Come and tap in, we keeping it live. Nuanced nostalgia, it's a 90s vibe. Come and tap in, we keeping it live.
Happy Halloween and welcome to an extra spooky episode of Nuanced Nostalgia. I'm Nick Norris, and with me is Caitlin Organa Shortall.
Organa, yes. Hello.
Yes, and as you can probably tell, guess by our costumes, we're going to talk about a now classic, now Disney-owned property that changed movies forever. We're going to talk about Twitches, yeah. No, we're not doing Star Wars, despite our costumes. Doing 2005 Twitches. That's how we're going to close out our 2023 Halloween season. How you feel about it?
I love Halloween, so I'm a little sad. But, you know, for some reason, I just thought of this movie because it scared me so much for some reason when I was younger. It's always like those. I'm trying to open my lash glue right now, so I'm really struggling. Will you open this?
Yeah. We're also, this is going to be a short episode because we're in a hurry. We've got to get to our Halloween.
We got things to do.
Party.
You know what I'm saying? We got things to do. Speaking of that.
Yeah. So this is going to be a short one. We're sorry we didn't have an episode last week. We were busy. And,
you know, like I've said, we got things to do. You know what I'm saying?
Is that no good?
Stuff.
What is
all
that?
Right. There's Malibu in it.
Oh.
Because we were sprightly 21-year-olds.
Yeah, just like the Twitches. They're also 21.
That's right.
So Twitches, for those who don't know, which maybe all of you, say 2005.
Because honestly, most people even our age probably haven't heard of this. I don't know if this was like a niche thing for just me to know about.
No, we'll talk about it. It was pretty big. We'll talk about it.
All right.
So Twitches is a 2005 Disney Channel original movie based on the Twitches book series published by Scholastic Press. This is directed by Stuart Gillard. You know this was based on books?
No idea.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It stars Tia Mowry, Tamara Mowry. Is that how you say the last names?
Tia and Tamara, yeah. Or
Yeah.
Mowry, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
As Alexandra Fielding and Cameron Barnes, two magical twins separated at birth who discover one another and must come together to save the magical dimension from whence they came. Why is this movie important to you that you chose here?
I just, for some reason, distinctly remember like the darkness that's in this movie being so scary, and then watching it back now, it's like that looks really bad.
Yeah, so the main antagonist is called the Darkness, and it's just this evil cloud, essentially,
and their evil uncle.
Yeah, and then it's this evil cloud made by this their uncle. We'll get into the plot, but just know that this movie is not good. It's not very good at all.
I thought it was great. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you may have before. I don't think you really enjoyed it this time.
Well, we can get into it, but yeah, I don't know if you guys are on that TikTok trend where people are watching Disney movies and they're drinking every time they cringe. Yeah, I wish we had done that.
We would be passed out. It's rough. It was it's a rough movie.
Yeah.
I've never seen this before, so I watched it for the first time as an adult man. It was obviously not made for me.
It was definitely my demographic. Yeah. How old was I in 2005? 0. I'm just kidding. I was.
I was 11.
Yeah. So I was definitely the target demographic for this. Yeah. Even though I think they were 21 in real life too. Yeah. I don't know honestly, but
the demographic is not a 25-year-old man in 2023.
It was me though.
Yeah.
Back then. Yes.
What cultural impact did this have on pop culture? I'd have to argue none whatsoever.
So
this has had no lasting cultural impact. People don't talk about this. They haven't went on to really do anything else significant.
One of them was on The View. I don't know who is who, and that's I don't know. I don't know what to say about that other than I don't know which one's Tia, which one's Tamara.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But one of them was on The View. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Well, that's great. So
that's the only thing they've done, I guess.
Yeah.
And then obviously they had their show before, Sister,
right?
Which
that was
I think probably inspired this movie.
I have more ways than you realize that we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Like entire scenes being ripped off from their show.
That's so crazy. I'm sorry, I'm putting on a lash. That's so crazy.
I think this is probably the worst Halloween movie we've watched this year.
What?
I think it's somehow worse than Freddy vs. Jason.
That's actually, unfortunately, I do have to agree with you. That's so funny though. But I think they were bad in different ways.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
This was bad in that it was poorly written and not which Freddy and Jason was too, also poorly written.
Yeah.
But the effects in this were
different
really
way.
bad, and the acting in this was pretty horrible.
And
all around.
and I mean, I mean, at that age, I was like you said, 11-ish. So I mean,
Oh yeah, kids don't care.
yeah,
Yeah, kids fill in the gaps. in
I
their
was
mind.
like,
yeah,
yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
It's scary and great. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But yeah, so I mean,
it wasn't unwatchable. When I say it was the worst one we've seen, we've saw some really great ones too.
right? Yeah.
It's not the worst Halloween movie I've ever seen by any means. I just did not like it.
But
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, you're definitely not the target demographic, and I
Yeah.
barely am anymore. So I mean,
I'd be
it
interested
was
what a
tough.
kid now thinks about this if they keep their
I think
attention.
they would like it.
I think it helps that it's short. It's like 86 minutes, so it
And,
feels
we
long,
love that.
but it is
It
short.
does
Yeah.
feel long.
So the summary of the plot. Just sorry, we have to go through this quick this week. So
And
in
I'm
the
putting on a lash, so you go ahead.
in the magical dimension of Coventry, the royal witch Miranda gives birth to identical twin daughters on Halloween night. The sisters are named Apollo and Artemis.
I think it's
Artemis, sorry, after the Olympian twins, the gods of the sun and moon, respectively, in accordance with their namesakes. Apollo wears an amulet in the shape of the sun, and Artemis wears an amulet in the shape of the moon. Their father, Aaron Debar, a powerful warlock, transfers the entirety of his magical powers to protect them from an evil entity known as the Darkness, and is killed in the process. Karsh and Alina Warburton, a magical couple and friends of the family, assume the task of protecting the twins and flee to a non-magical dimension known as Earth to give them up for adoption. So these two that are their protectors, this is 2005. Fairly Odd Parents is at its biggest it's ever going to be, and they are obviously trying to recapture Cosmo and Wanda. Still that from Nickelodeon.
And they did not do it.
They don't do it
they-
a second. They're not funny. They're not charismatic. They don't have
were
any chemistry
annoying.
together.
They were so annoying.
They're the
Yeah.
worst part of this movie.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't think it's even the actor's fault. It's just the way they're written.
Most definitely.
Yeah. When Karsh and Alina grab, this is the other thing. So they take the babies right to Earth.
And they take it to an ER, which, hello,
But even,
that's besides the point, though.
even before that, they're like, okay, I've got this baby. I've got this baby. This is Artemis. This is what's the other one? Apollo?
Yeah. Apollo, yes.
They probably actually got them switched up, and it's not just this is a theory because there's an actual error in the movie. So in the movie, when
that's
Karsh and Alina
interesting.
grab the babies, each says which baby they will take. Karsh claims Apollo, Alina claims Artemis. However, they take the other child into the mortal world. So
But I don't know if
it's probably mixed up. They're probably not even the people who they think they are.
But I don't know if they ever put it I don't know if they write it into the movie as it actually being a mistake because their powers
this
are
is a goof.
still-
They wasn't supposed to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So the theory is because this thing wasn't written into the script, the actors just messed it up.
That's really something.
Yeah.
That's really something.
Apollo is adopted by a wealthy couple who name her Cameron Elizabeth Barnes, while Artemis is adopted by a single mother and is named Alexandra or Alex Nicole Fielding. Alex grows up to be a night owl, stays up until the moon sets, writing about the chronicles of magical twin sisters, unaware that her stories are true. She shares a single bedroom with her close friend Lucinda after her mother passes away a few months prior to her 21st birthday. It's not a Disney movie unless a mom dies.
Truly.
Yeah.
Additionally, how would a single mom afford adoption?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, and then it also implied that she grew up poor.
Yeah. In a trailer
How did
park,
she
says.
adopt? That's obviously logistics, whatever. Who gives a I mean, it's just, but that's just something I think about. I'm like, what do you mean this single mom adopted? Whatever. I get, whatever. But, yeah. I mean, yeah. She's like, let's be roomies, and then she's with her friend and her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Who made her a nasty bowl of cereal with candy corn in it with a candle.
she did.
So nasty.
Forgot about that. That is gross.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Cameron is a passionate artist and a lark who wakes up at sunrise to sketch her realistic pictures. Unbeknownst to her, the images she creates are of Miranda and her homeland, Coventry. She is spoiled and outgoing, unlike her quiet and reclusive sister. However, the duo share the traits of kindness and intelligence.
Reclusive. I never got that vibe.
She's the one that's always like, no, I want to stay home. But yeah, reclusive, maybe not the right, maybe introverted is the better word there.
Yeah, I don't know.
On the twins' 21st birthday, Cameron and her best friend Beth decide to shop while Alex tries to look for a job. After Karsh and Alina manipulate Alex into entering the store where Cameron is trying on clothes, the sisters encounter each other for the first time since their infancy. Here's a fun fact about this that I was saving till later, but I'll go ahead and use it now. They stole that from Sister Sister, the TV show. That's how the sisters meet in Sister Sister. In that exact store.
That's wild.
In that exact way. They were just like, yeah, just cut and paste. That's fine.
And it'll work out. And no one will know.
And nobody did. Yeah. None of the kids noticed.
Well, I mean, I guess because like that show's from the 90s. And so then like at that age, if kids are still watching that movie, maybe they wouldn't notice, I guess. I don't know. Or like, have watched that and then notice it in that. So that's it's crazy. It's bold.
Yeah.
It's bold.
So although Cameron is overjoyed to discover Alex, the latter flees the store, prompting the former to grasp her hand, causing a burst of energy. As their magic is released, they discover that they share a sisterly bond and attempt to understand each other. Karsh and Alina reveal themselves to the twins and inform them about their magical background. After Alex realizes that her stories about Coventry are true, according to an old prophecy, the sisters are the only ones capable of vanishing the darkness and restoring Coventry. A little thing about Coventry, it is the only castle in this entire world. There's nothing else in this void. What are they ruling? Who lives there? Why is it so big for like 4 people to be there?
There's no context, no information about that at all. It's just like, hey, there's a witch and there's this uncle. Where is anyone else?
I said we
There's
have
not a single
$8
guard.
For you to build this this on a computer, and we're not going to give you another cent. So whatever you got, that's what you got. And they said, well, we got some stock trees, so we'll just throw those around.
It is so insane how bad it looks and how like not fleshed out that part of it is. Yeah. Like it's pretty insane. Like there's nothing else to it.
As she has the gift of knowledge, Alex refuses to help fulfill the prophecy because her stories end with death. Cameron manages to convince Alex to stay, assuring her that they are unstoppable together, and the two practice their magical powers as they bond. They dub themselves Twitches.
Oh my god! Sorry,
putting together the words twin and witches, which Twitches is already a word. It's like you twitch. So,
but the way they say it in this movie.
Go Twitches, go Twitches, go. That's what they do.
I'm triggered.
It's our birthday. They say that. They do that joke. Not kidding, 6 times. I counted.
Yeah, and it was early.
And it's not just them. Other characters do that same joke.
I hated it every time.
In the meantime, Miranda senses that her daughters are alive and informs their uncle Thantos, not Thanos, but close, whom she married after Aaron's death. I'm going to tell you this right now.
They were married?
Yeah, if we broke up and you married my brother, which doesn't exist, that's not okay, is it? But in her defense, there's not another single person in that entire dimension. So
that was all she had.
Yeah, she shouldn't have any options.
Person.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I died and you went after my brother, I would have to haunt you in the afterlife. So
yeah, that'd be weird.
Well, apparently she did it.
The darkness arrives at Alex's apartment, but the sisters manage to transport themselves to Coventry, and the experience overwhelms Cameron. Despite her sister's pleas, she decides that she does not want to venture further into their destiny. She leaves to participate in her costume birthday party on Earth. You said this scene as a kid, it really scared you when the darkness entered the house, but looking at it as an adult, how would you describe this scene?
It looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. Just because, like, the darkness, like,
you move your mic a little closer.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Great. Anyway, though, it just looks like they paste it on just like some fabric. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to describe it. You know those like books when you were younger where like you could feel like the fabric, like the texture on it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And it's like in a cutout.
Right.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it does. Also, sorry our screen has stopped working. At least you still got us up there. Earlier, it stopped on one of the Twitch's sister's face, like, so I'm glad it at least stopped on a blank background. Not sure what's going on, but don't have time to worry about it.
Listen, it's just, we got to worry about the important things, but.
And that's not important at the time. What is important is making sure
look at our faces.
Making sure that my computer is not going to die. You
I'll
stall
drink
for
to
a
that,
second.
brother. I'm just kidding. No, I don't really have an explanation for why the darkness scared me so much when I was younger. For some reason, it just got me so bad. It was like him or the darkness, and then like the evil uncle for some reason. I don't know. But above all, the scariest part was the dialogue.
The dialogue is so bad in this movie. Like, it's insanely
There was one part,
bad.
like, I'm skipping ahead. My problem is I skip ahead. That's my issue.
That's okay.
We haven't gone to the end
My
yet.
computer's not gonna. We're just gonna have to really rush now. So I'm just gonna keep going. Alex, determined to help Coventry without her sister, reunites with Miranda and meets Thantos, who informs her that if Cameron is alone, she is powerless against the darkness. At her party, Cameron discovers that she used to draw a face in the darkness and learns from it that Thantos is responsible for the darkness, and she escapes to Coventry after Karsh and Alina sacrifice themselves to help her. As she reveals their uncle's crimes to Miranda and Alex, Thantos arrives and admits to killing his brother Aaron in an attempt to acquire wealth and power. I don't know what good that wealth or power does. There's nothing else in the dimension. The twins combine their magic of light and love to vanquish him and restore Coventry. I believe the line she says. That was the worst part. Yes, actually. The line she's like, "You can't defeat love. We can make as much of it as you want.
Have infinite love.
We can make as much. You can make as much love as you want."
That's said. Okay.
Now, the worst part's about to come up. The twins combine their magic of light and love to vanquish him and restore Coventry, simultaneously reviving their mother, Miranda, Karsh, and Alina. And the way they do it is they get together and they put their L's up and they're like, "Whatever, major loser."
No, they don't even. That is from Camp Rock.
Yeah.
What they go, "Whatever, major loser," and then Demi Lovato was like, "What the was that?" And they're.
But they did that in this too.
No, but this one they just say, "Whatever, loser." I said, "You can't be. That can't be real." That was wild, and I know that would have ate me up when I was younger. I would have ate that up.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
Yeah, because I thought it was in Camp Rock. I was like, "Ooh, that was so good." What a diss! It's not.
They then celebrate their birthday on Earth alongside Miranda and Cameron's adoptive parents, David and Emily. I hated this movie.
The only good part about it is the fact that T and Tamara Mowry are in it.
Yeah, so they're in. I think they both do well. They're charming enough, you know.
They obviously
do the best they can with the dialogue they're given.
Exactly, and they obviously are like actually sisters. So then, like, you know, they have known each other all their lives. So I mean, sure,
good chemistry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Additionally, though, one thing about the whole movie that pissed me off was like, people are like shocked that they're related. What do you mean? They have the same exact face.
Yeah.
They have the exact same face. Is that really your sister? What do you
mean?
Sure
it's your sister? Yes. Look at
her. Yeah. Look, that is literally my face. I was pissing me off the whole time. And like, yeah, they have different hair, but like, they have the same face. So why is everyone questioning if they're related?
That was making me mad. One thing to this movie's credit, the fashion was not as Disney channeled as a lot of other things are.
Well, Alex's outfit in the beginning was.
Oh yeah, the blue. She had the jean jacket.
My good sis had the jean jacket with the dress, the belt for no reason, and the jeans under the dress. I was like, that is crazy. I'm gonna start wearing that.
The soundtrack on this, we've got "The Beat" by the Go-Go's. We got "The Beat."
That was a good one. That's a good choice.
"Rush" by Ellie and AJ.
And I unfortunately said that was Hillary and Haley Duff. This song.
You like this song?
So good.
Is it?
It is.
That's interesting. It's interesting you think that.
Are you gonna say that it's not? Look at me in my eyes, say it's not a good song.
Okay, I think that's all we could probably play because it's on Vivo and they get mad at us if we put it on YouTube.
We're gonna get demonetized.
Monetized. First we got to get monetized, and
so that we can get demonetized.
Yeah. Then also has "Time to Turn" by Nautilus. I don't remember that one.
Excuse me.
That's another song on the soundtrack.
Oh, that's not as important as Ally and AJ. Yeah. That was the best because as soon as it came on, I was like, "This is a good choice." I don't know why they played it, but anyway.
Yeah, and then they cut it right before the
good part. Actually, they played the chorus and
So when this movie first aired on Disney Channel on October 14th, 2005, it was viewed by 7 million viewers. That's solid. In 4 subsequent airings during its first weekend, the movie drew a total of 21.5 million viewers. Was the week's most popular cable program. So
because this numbers. Was like the age of Disney Channel original movies, and they would like show it just on Disney Channel. Yeah.
So good numbers. Of course. Because of that, it got a sequel, Twitches 2, premiered on October 12th, 2007 in the U.S., October 26th, 2007 in Canada, and November 2nd, 2007 in the U.K., why play it after Halloween?
I wonder what it was about.
Yeah.
What more is there to say?
I don't know. You've never seen it?
No.
Yeah, maybe we'll watch it. Here's some trivia really quickly, then we got to go. When the two girls first, we did that one, they meet each other. It's the same as Sister. They did 1994, 9 years prior. Tamara's house, the outside view, is the same house used as Regina George's in Mean Girls. It's pretty cool.
That's wild.
Tia and Tamara Mowry play the daughters of Kristen Wilson's character Miranda, but in real life, the twins and Kristen Wilson are only 9 years apart. And you noticed
I
that.
knew that they looked too close. Yeah.
You said, you're like, she looks 30, and she would have been. If they were actually 21, she would have been 30.
I was like, why would they get someone that looks so close in age to them? That was wild.
It's weird choice.
They didn't get anyone? There was nobody that auditioned that was 40. I don't know. Weird.
Originally, Tia was supposed to play Cameron, and Tamara was supposed to play Alex, but the two wanted their roles to be switched. So
wait, hold on. Who was who?
Whichever ones they were. Originally, they were written to be the other ones.
Tia was who?
Tia was supposed to play Cameron. So
Tia was Alex.
Yeah.
I still don't. That's whatever. You know,
it doesn't matter.
I don't know their names in real life. Apparently,
they are supposed to be different in the movie, but they're essentially the same character, so it doesn't matter. Except one's sleepy sometimes and one isn't. That's it.
Well, like I think the what they wanted to do was like this girl broke poor girl and this girl rich snobby excited girl. That's what it was.
Yeah. In an alternate ending, and you can actually watch this ending on YouTube. It's been leaked on there. Yeah. Miranda and the girls discover that Thanatos has taken her necklace and watches the darkness vanish into the night sky. So they don't win. He gets away. That would have been obviously setting up a bigger sequel.
Why didn't they do that?
I think they wanted it to wrap up because in that way, nothing really happens. It's like, well, he just gets away.
Yeah, but maybe they didn't know they're going to do a sequel.
I think they knew that I think this was safer because the ending they went with, because if it doesn't do well, you don't have to do a sequel. But also it actually has an actual ending instead of just feeling like a two-parter, which that would have felt like if he just got away with no repercussions, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, they were all one-dimensional, so not the light going
lost
off.
the light. That's our cue.
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Keep going.
Does this hold up?
No,
not even a little
well,
bit.
I mean, I will say, maybe to children it does.
Yeah.
To 25, to sprightly 21-year-olds, it does not.
No,
at least
not even a
personally.
little.
Maybe if you hate bad movies or like bad movies, I don't know. Well, this is objectively, I don't know, whatever. Could be worse. I'll put it that way. Yeah. It's good for what it is, as long as you know what you're getting into. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you're expecting an Oscar-winning movie,
don't watch it.
No.
If you're expecting a good movie, don't watch it.
You know what? It's a spooky time.
Yeah.
And we both appreciate that it's short. So there's that.
We can agree on that.
Yeah.
Okay. What's next week? Next week's my choice. And I'm actually going to hold off on my choice and let a viewer pick. We're going to watch The Wizard of Oz. We had a message come in from another Nick, not me. Asking for The Wizard of Oz. He asked like 2 months ago, but we've been doing Halloween movies, so we're gonna finally get to it. Wizard of Oz next week.
The one where they all like got infected with asbestos.
Yes, not in the movie, in real life.
R.I.P. They're probably all dead now with mesothelioma.
They're all dead because they're 100 years old.
And probably sped up by mesothelioma.
yeah.
That's mean, but that's just real.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just being honest. Just being 100.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening. We hope you have a great Halloween weekend. Be sure to follow us.
We will be having a good one.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me chug to that.
Okay, great. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And we're going to have a TikTok up soon at Nuanced Nostalgia. This is your third episode in a row with getting a burp in.
No, I'm just getting
I thought that was a burp. Also,
I'm never drinking those again. I hate the White Claw surges.
Oh, yeah.
That was what I was drinking last time. I'm never drinking those again. They were so terrible. I literally felt so, I felt very bad.
Yeah,
don't drink those. Yeah. Anyway, I'm also
unless
old.
White Claw Surge wants to sponsor us, then we'll change our mind.
Then you know what?
Yeah.
I'll drink all of them you want for a pretty penny.
All right. Well,
but anyway, yes, follow us. Give a like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, leave a review, all those things.
Rate 5 stars.
Share the post on Facebook or whatever. Anyway, thank you all. Have a happy Halloween. We will see you next week.
Season.
Oh, I got to play the exit song. Hold on. We'll just do Allie and AJ. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Do you know the words?
Mm-hmm.
Sing it.
Oh, I'm gonna sing?
Yeah.
Don't make me sing. You have to get to the chorus. That's the one I really know.
Do I need to go faster?
Yeah, go to the chorus.
Is that good?
We're not there yet.
Oh.
rushing through your head. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Goodbye, everyone.
Don't let nobody tell you your life is over. I'm done. That you are. All right, that's it. No more karaoke. Know how I'll be for your try. That song, it hits every time.